to my channel. Today I'm viewing my September TBR. So my September TBR is a little light because I have no idea what I want to read, and with me doing these TBR rewinds, I don't want to put just any books on there just to make a TBR because then I'll end up having to read books that I don't want to read. So let's get into them. 7 books on my TBR right now, and I'm currently reading one on my Kindle. I'm reading The Art of Hiding by Amanda Prose. I was given a galley of this by NetGalley. This actually came out in July of this year, but I just got approved for it. So I heard about this on Lisa's channel over at Books and Smiles, and she just raved about it and talked about how good it was. She actually read it with Laura, I believe. So yeah, I'm really excited. I did start this, and a lot's happened in the very first chapter, so I'm excited to see where the story goes from here. I don't really know what it's about. We're just following a mother and her sons, and she's kind of, seems like she has anxiety and she doesn't really want to socialize a lot, and she likes just being in her own like little safety bubble. And a tragedy just struck the family, so I'm really curious to see what happens. Another book on my Kindle that I got from NetGalley that I need to read is Lies She Told. This is by Kate Hullahan. This comes out on the 12th of September, so I would like to get that done and reviewed before its release date. It is like a mystery thriller, I believe. I don't know much more about it. I just know that it's a thriller, and that's like right up my alley. So I got approved for that one. I also was approved for The Tiger's Daughter. This is by Kate Arsenault Rivera. I believe that's how you say it. I don't know a lot about it. I know that it follows 2 women who are warriors, I believe, that are set off on this journey, and there's like some female-female romance, which sounds fantastic. You don't see that a lot. So it's fantasy. I heard about it over on Sam's channel, Thoughts on Tomes. She was raving about it, and it sounded really exciting. I don't think she had read it at that point, so I'm curious to read it and then to go back and see what she thought about it versus what I thought about it, but I'm really excited about it. I was also approved for The Stolen Marriage by Diane Chamberlain. That one comes out on October 3rd. I have not read anything by Diane Chamberlain, but I have heard a lot of people here on Booktube talk about her and how much they love her, especially Nicole over at Girly Girl Bookworm, so I'm really excited to have a e-galley of her newest novel, and hopefully I'll get to it this month. I'm not sure if I'll get to it this month. If not, I will get to it by the beginning of October because that's when it comes out. So those are all my galleys that I want to read this month. I'm also going to be participating in the Throwback Thursday that Julie puts on now over on her channel. It's a new series that she just started last month. So the premise is you just read a book that you've read before, like a while before, and then you vlog your experience while reading it, and then your final thoughts, like did they change, how has your perspective changed as a reader, how have you grown as a reader, what things do you like and dislike. So I thought that was a really cool idea, and so what I chose for that is actually Number the Stars by Lois Lowry. This, I've talked about it a lot. This is one of the books that got me back into reading when I was a little kid. I was in middle school, and I adored this book then. And it's really funny because I picked this one up at the library, and I can't believe how small it is. It's only like 130 pages. But as an adolescent, I thought this book was like this big. And then when I picked it up as an adult, it's like the tiniest little thing. So I'm excited to read this again as an adult and see what I think. I don't remember a lot about it. I just remember that I really, really enjoyed it. I am also, if you guys have seen my TBR rewind video, you should check that out. It's a new series on my channel. I'll link it in the eye if I can figure it out. If not, it'll be down in the description bar. Basically what that is I'm pulling books off of my September TBR from last year and putting them on my new TBR. And I'm going to do that monthly, so make sure you go check that out. The 2 books that are from that are Shadow Kiss, which is by Rochelle Mead. This is the 3rd book in the Vampire Academy series. I've only read the first 2. I did enjoy them. It's kind of a long book, but I mean, the words are huge, the margins are pretty big, and these are usually pretty quick to read, so I'm not worried about it. And then the other book is Dark Places by Gillian Flynn. I'm really excited about this. I've had it on my shelf for a long time. I also have Sharp Objects and Gone Girl. I loved Gone Girl, so I'm excited to pick this one up, and I've been in the mood for thriller, creepy stories, so I know exactly what I want to read in October, but I've had a hard time picking what I wanted to read in September, so I'm excited to get to that one. And then I'm also participating in Lisa over at Books and Smiles, her buddy reads group, and so there are 2 books for that. The first is The Perfect Girl by Jilly Macmillan, and this is a thriller mystery. That's all I need to know. I like going into stuff like this not knowing anything, because I feel like if you read the synopsis, it kind of ruins things, and I just like to go in with a clean slate. So I'm excited to get to that one. That'll probably be the next one I pick up after The Art of Hiding. And then the other book that we're reading for that Buddy Reads is The Roanoke Girls. This is by Amy Ingalls. She also wrote the Book of Ivy duology, which I do own, but I have never read. So this is a young adult. I think I've heard that there's a lot of triggers in here. I think if I remember correctly, there's some triggers. So I don't really know what it's about, but I know that I'm excited to pick it up. So I'll be getting to that this month as well. And on top of participating in the Throwback Thursday and Lisa's Buddy Read group, I will also be joining Julie over at Pages and Pens. She's having a live show for her Booktube birthday, her 1-year Booktube birthday, so that's really awesome. I'm actually coming up on mine pretty soon. And so she's having that, and I will be joining her live on Saturday, September 9th. I think my time slot is 10:20. I'll link it all down in the down bar below, so if you guys want to go over to Pages and Pens channel, I'll link her channel down below as well, to chat live with us. I think it's going to be me, Julie, and Chelsea from Chelsea Darling Reads during that time slot. And then there's some extra time slots in there, so I might pick up another one if I have some time, or I'm just enjoying what's going on. So those are all the books that I would like to read this month. Let me know down below what you guys would like to read this month, or what you're planning on reading, or what you're currently reading. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on Goodreads and Twitter. Both of those will be linked in the down bar below, and I will talk to you later. Bye.